To cut the onion, you are going to start cutting off the top part and then cutting off the bottom part like that. And then you are going to peel the onion. Cutting the onion, first cut it in half, and then you are going to make these little side cuts like that. All the way through, and then cut it like this. After chopping is done, you are going to take oil and put a little bit of olive oil in the large casserole, the biggest one. Take the garlic, add 2 teaspoons of garlic, put it into the pot. Another one, and we're going to start it. Also add your onion, and stir until the onions are all nicely browned. The onions are turning brown, so now we're going to add the mince. After adding the mince, you are going to add 2 normal spoons of 6-gun. 1, 2. Mix well and stir until the mince turns brown. Once the mince is brown, you are going to add the Worcester. How do you pronounce? You are going to add the Worcester sauce. Just give the bottle a bit of a shake before you add it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 spoons of Worcester sauce. Then you're going to add your balsamic vinegar. It's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spoons of balsamic vinegar. Okay, you're adding the chutney, also 4 spoons of chutney. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe make it 5 spoons of chutney. And then you are going to stir. Then you're going to add your chopped and peeled tomato. And stir. Then you are going to turn down the heat and let it simmer. Put on the lid, and while that is simmering, you are going to chop your broccoli and your carrots. It is 4 carrots that we're going to use. Start by washing them all. And then do the same with the broccoli. For grating the carrots, you are going to grate it on this side, the fine one. After finishing, add it to your mince. Give it a stir. For chopping the broccoli, you need to slice it very finely. And do it like this. Okay, so as you can see, it needs to be very finely chopped. Otherwise the kids are going to see it and they're not going to eat it. So now we're going to add this into the pot. After you've added it, let it simmer while I show you how to make the white sauce. I have tasted it and it needs a little bit of sweetness, so I'm going to add 1 spoon of apricot jam. Add the apricot jam. For making the white sauce, you are going to need flour, salt, milk and stork bake. I'm first adding 4 cups of milk. It is 1 liter of milk. For every cup of milk, you need to add a spoon of flour. So we're going to add 4 spoons of flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you are going to whisk it. After finishing whisking your flour and your milk, you're going to add the butter. It's 4 spoons of butter. It's quite difficult to really determine how much, but 1, 2, 3. This is more of a guess. 4 spoons of butter. You are going to put this in the microwave. And let it run for 2 minutes. You take it out, give it a good whisk. Make sure to press hard on the bottom because sometimes the flour can get stuck at the bottom. So you give it a good whisk, very good whisk. And then pop it back in for another 2 minutes. While we wait for the microwave, I'm going to grate the cheese. You can use the bigger setting. You need 3 to 4 cups of cheese. Another 2 minutes is done. You are going to give it another stir. You'll feel now that the bottom part should get a little bit stickier. Just make sure to press hard on the bottom and give it a very, very good whisk. Here you can see there's still a little bit sitting at the bottom, so very important to whisk it very well and press down to get those parts loose that's getting stuck at the bottom. Now you are going to pop it in for 1.5 minutes and continue doing so until you can see that the white sauce has thickened. out and do exactly the same. The bottom should feel a bit looser now, and just give it a very good whisk and pop it back in for another minute and a half. See what it's looking like. Here you can see it's starting to thicken, so we'll probably, yeah, it's already getting a little bit thicker, so you give it a good whisk, and now we can just put it in for 1 minute. That should do the trick. The moment you see it starts to thicken, you can make the time less. I'm putting it in for 1 minute. Let's see, it should be thick now. Yeah, perfect. It's all thick. So this is perfect. You can see it's thick. After taking out, just add a little bit of salt. That is enough. And 10 grinds of pepper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And give it a whisk. Also, over here is my 3 to 4, this is 3.5 cups of grated cheese. I use this cup to measure it. So you can take a handful of this cheese and add it into your white sauce and give it a whisk until it is nice and smooth. I'm using this enamel dish. You take it and you spray it. Make sure to get the sides as well. To dish up, you are going to start with your mince. Just make sure you give it a nice mix before putting it in. I use this spoon to put it in. You're going to start with a little bit at the bottom. Use about 2 of them, and maybe a little bit more. Sorry. 1 more. A wooden spoon to just press it a little bit flatter. Okay. Then you're going to use the lasagna sheets and you are going to back it out like this. And there's a little gap. What I do is I just break it to fill those gaps. So I'm also going to break, and then mix and add on top. One, 2, 3, 4, maybe a little bit more over there. And then you do the same. You flatten it out. Make sure that there's some mince everywhere and it's covering all of the lasagna sheets. Nice into the corners. Then you are going to take your white sauce, and you need to make 2 layers. So we're going to start putting it like this. So you're going to use half. That looks like it should be half. take your spoon and do the same. Make it flat and make sure it gets into every corner all the way. Nice and even. Okay, there we go. And then you're going to take the cheese, you're going to use half of it and put it on. Looks like half of it. And then we are going to do another layer of sheets. Just because this side is broken, I'm going to start on this side. And then again, sometimes it breaks nicely and other times it doesn't. That part we can put all the way there. And then you put the rest of the mince on top. We can actually just weigh all of it out. Sometimes a bit tricky. Flatten it out. Sure every corner has and that it's evenly spread. And then we're going to throw the rest of the white sauce over. Spread it nice and evenly. Get it in all the corners. Oops. Looks about right. And then the cheese that's left. There you go. Take the foil and cut out to cover your dish. There you go. Make sure the sides are nicely tucked in. Put on the oven in that setting and on between 180 and 150. It's about 170, and let it bake for 1 hour. Oops, slightly over, that's fine.